Nothing you have right now is going to stay the way it is. Not your body, not your family, not your circumstances. The question is whether that terrifies you or frees you. Change is the actual substance of life, not a disruption to it. People treat stability as the default and change as the exception that needs explaining. It's completely backwards. Motion is the default and stillness is the illusion. Time doesn't pause for you to catch up. Every day something is shifting, whether you notice it or not. Even your own body is at war right now, with bacteria and cells and decay, and the moment you start paying attention, something wins that isn't you. And this isn't to be pessimistic. It's just an accurate starting description of reality. Life is a field of competing interests and not just a neutral backdrop. Even at the smallest scale, things are competing for their own survival at your expense. If you zoom out, you have people, institutions, competitors in work, in life, also pursuing their own interest and not yours. You are never in a static, safe system. You are in an ongoing contest, and stepping out of it doesn't make it stop. It just means that you stopped participating in your own defense and in your own growth and goals. When it comes to health, health isn't just a state you achieve once. It's upkeep against constant erosion, physical decline, diseases, aging. Same with fitness, vision, or goals. The moment you assume that you have arrived and stop maintaining it, the baseline entropy takes back over. It is not paranoia. You're not fighting against life. And various laws in life is proof of this and not an exception. My dog passed away, and then before my father passed away, and my grandparents are aging, and these aren't cruel anomalies. They're simply things that happen in life. And they're the clearest possible demonstration of this happening. The mistake would be treating each loss as a unique injustice, instead of recognizing the pattern that everything that exists in time is also exiting in time. This was never not going to happen. The grief is real and shouldn't be skipped over, but denying reality and that this is how it works in life is what turns the pain into just prolonged suffering instead of actually growing and dealing with it. And because nothing is really fixed, you are never just done building your life once. You build it continuously. It shifts and you rebuild. Losing people doesn't mean that the chapter of having a family or a direction in life is over. It means, for example, that a person has to build a new family actively by getting married, having children or friends, and not passively wait for it. This applies broadly: career direction, relationship, identity. None of it is a one-time setup. All of it needs reoffering as your circumstances change. The worst outcome isn't the actual loss that was inevitable, but it's becoming a victim of your circumstance, living by the rules you never choose and you cannot even know or name. People who don't fully embrace change end up governed by inertia, other people's expectations, or grief that never resolved into rebuilding. Real freedom isn't the absence of hardship. It is simply no longer needing hardship to not happen to you in order to keep moving. You embrace the brutality as part of the deal. And that is what releases you from being controlled by it. So it is important to keep in mind that you don't just get to opt out of change in life. You only get to choose whether you're building against it or with it. The people, the health, the direction you have right now, none of it is ultimately permanent. that is not a threat to you. That is the whole game. And so you gotta play it.